I just want to get on here and say that the way the economy is set up right now, we don't have time to be driving to job interviews and then not getting a job on spot. I drove an hour and some change to go to a job interview. And it was going good. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this job. Then it's a random job. So I'm like, yeah, ain't nobody else even applying for this. It wasn't on Indeed. I just happened to go in there one day and I asked if they were hiring. They said, yeah. I went to 2 job interviews for the same job just to not get the job. I want to fight now. I feel like that's a fightable offense. I'm literally sitting across from a gas station. Gas is $5. Again, I just said I drove an hour and some change to go to a job interview. I feel like that's a fightable offense. So I need management. I need everybody to come outside with me, because if I'm not finna have no job, then y'all not finna have one either. It's just gonna be that. And a lot of y'all may be thinking, well, it's just one job interview, It's others. I went to one today. Well, I didn't even go today. I started looking for another job after that one fell through. I go over there today. I'm not driving, an hour and change anymore, because I was driving an hour and change because I was in the process of relocating. So I was having to, drive that longer distance because that's where I'd be located at. Okay, whatever. But I go to a job today and I got the job. They hired me on the spot. And I was like, a little skeptical, because the jobs they hire you on the spot, they either gonna work you to death or management gonna be stupid. Maybe.
So this is the problem with people today in the economy. You're upset because you thought a job was a good job and you didn't get the job and you want to fight. But now you got hired on the spot and now you're skeptical. We have to make it make sense. If you get hired on the spot, it don't matter if they work you to death. At least you got a job. There's too many bougie people with these jobs. That's the reason why a lot of y'all not getting hired. She just said, I got hired on the spot, but typically they work me to death. If you need a job, who cares? Beggars cannot be choosers. See, what people have to understand as an employee or a person looking to get a job, you are no longer the prize. The company is the prize. So if the company don't want to hire you, okay. If the company does hire you, you should be happy. No matter what that entails as far as work, you need a job, they need people. If they hired you on the spot, be happy. But now you skeptical. You was first just mad about the other job, but now you skeptical about this job. Interesting. That is the reason why people today are not getting hired. That is the reason why people are struggling. It's because they too bougie on the job. They don't know which one they want. They don't want the ones that they get hired on the spot for. You should be happy, ready to work, because you're broke. Why is it that we have today that the broke people are the pickiest people that we see on these apps? I wanted this job and I was willing to drive an hour and whatever change away. I didn't get it and I want to fight them. But then I got a job that's actually closer to where I'm going to be living and I got it too quick and I'm skeptical. What is wrong with y'all? Like, you guys got to understand, you are not the prize. These companies have leverage over all of y'all who are broke and unemployed. When are y'all going to realize that? Why aren't you going to be happy that you got hired? I'm pretty sure she'll tell us what the job is after I talk. But still, though, this is the problem. The broke people are the bougie people, and that's crazy.
Well, I get there the first time. The freaking job, they gave me the job on the spot. I was there 9 minutes. I counted. I got there at 11. I was out of there at 11:09. Immediate red flags. So, okay, she told me to come back next week on Tuesday. I go back next week on Tuesday. Never mind, I don't go back next week on Tuesday. I don't go back that following week, but I called that day. I called and asked before my shift was supposed to start, hey, did you say Tuesday or Wednesday? Because I couldn't remember. I just knew they said 2 o'clock, but I couldn't remember if they said Tuesday or Wednesday. I called them. I can't even get in touch with the manager. The manager gave me her personal phone number to use. I said, okay, cool. That's good. She want to keep in contact with her staff. That's great. Couldn't get in contact with her after calling, texting, stuff like that. Couldn't get in contact with her. So I called the desk. Called. They're like, okay. They go back there trying to get her. Can't reach her either. So she take my name and my number. And by the time somebody called me back, I'm like, well, damn, I'm not gonna be able to get there before 2 o'clock because.
Whose fault is this? She just said, the manager said, be here next Tuesday. But then you forgot if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Whose fault is that? Is that the manager's fault? Is that her fault? This is what's wrong with y'all. This is why y'all can't get hired. This is why y'all mad on social media talking about the economy's messed up. You got a job. You got the thing that people don't have right now, and you can't remember what day you go to the job. And then people are saying the job market is trash. It's the employees that's trash. You got the job, and she told you Tuesday, but you forgot if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. And then you didn't just, if you thought it was Tuesday, you still could have just showed up and say I'm here, and they would say, "Oh, come back tomorrow." But okay, I'll come back tomorrow. But you was being lazy and calling at home in the comforts of your home, seeing what's going to happen before you move. You took no initiative. See, people are saying that the job market is trash. It's the employees, bro. It's the employees that's trash. Y'all the ones that's trash. Ain't got nothing to do with the job, bro.
I called before too, and nobody got back with me. So then I was like, okay, cool. She told me to come Thursday. Today is Thursday. I get up, I go over there. Again, it's not that long drive no more. I go about 30 minutes, maybe 25, maybe less. I go over there. This gonna tell me I'm not in the uniform that she want me to be in. Well, damn, if you had a call or responded or acted like you want to hire somebody for real in the first place, we could have talked about this. Because she was saying that she wants me to have like a man shirt on, solid black shoes, stuff like that. I had a bang. You see my bang, yeah. Can't have no bang. Got to put my hair in a slick back bun. This the shit that you say in their interview, in my opinion. My interview was 9 minutes. So, all that wasn't said. I didn't get all that. Again, and I called Tuesday, didn't get all that then. They told me white shirt, black bottoms, and non-slip shoes. That's all I had. I said, okay. Why the fuck? I'm just mad because this not the economy to be wasting gas money and shit like that. I done got up and got myself together and got myself ready to go to work because I also hate not working. Don't nobody want to be at home all day.
You didn't take initiative. You got the job in nine minutes, whatever. What questions did you ask? Did you ask? You were right there in front of the manager. Did you take advantage and ask the questions that you really need? What days? What time? What do I need to wear? Give me an exact thing. If you want that job, you're gonna figure it out. It ain't the job fault. It's your fault. You gotta take initiative. Too many people are trying to blame the jobs for their reasons for not being employed or for their reasons for not being successful. No, it's your fault. If you got the job in 9 minutes, you didn't ask the right questions so you could be prepared. See, what the jobs want y'all to be is they want y'all to take initiative. They want y'all to go out there and do what you need to do, but ask the questions and act like you want to be there. You were just waiting for information when you instead of went out there and took initiative and got the job. She was right there in front of you. You wasted your gas. The job don't care if you quit. The job don't care if you don't come. Right? So you have to take initiative and go over and beyond now, especially now in this economy, so you know you can succeed and get that check. But too many of y'all want to cry and be babied. These jobs ain't got time for that. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's always a cute thing. Keep going. Tap in into the No Filter Morning Show. Monday through Friday. Link of the show is in the description below. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out.